And here we go.
What? I don't main Taros multiplayer. You don't know me. All right.
So
So we're right into it.
Oh,
Berthen
Berthen playing
on
Ada
versus Boomie.
Berthen playing a lot of characters, definitely streams quite a bit and has a high level many characters. But both players just stand there and look at each other, expecting the other to approach, and the other one does. Boomie hits that side air, and Berthen playing around with the guns, tries to land with the side air of his own, but Boomie's just playing around in shenanigan zone right now, saying, I don't want to do anything but leave this. And a down air and air comes out into a downlight dare. Berthen dodges through the ground pound, but he's already in the orange.
Yeah, Boomie's just sort of getting in on Berthen, and I don't think Berthen's comfortable enough with these guns to be able to return the damage he's taking.
Side air comes out from Boomie, side sig
finish.
Just catches him, and Boomie tosses the sword in the air, catches it, and picks up a hammer. Mine on the ground, Berthen ground pounds right past it into a recovery. Mine goes through Boomie as Boomie gets that D-light down there, and Berthen is getting destroyed by these sword strings from Boomie as Berthen picks up the spear, goes for a sidelight, and Boomie does not care about it whatsoever as he does not get hit by anything that Berthen is throwing out. I think,
Berthen died?
Yeah, I think
Why?
he just SD'd. Yeah, that was interesting. Z comes out from
He did not need to die there.
from Berthen. And D-light down
This
airs.
is looking really bad.
Yeah, ground pound comes in, but Berthen just ends up canceling it early as Boomie tries to punish with the ground pound of his own, just kind of maneuvering around with his Bodvar. Doing quite well against Berthen's Ada, as Ada's not really finding anything. Boomie hasn't even gotten to the orange.
Wow. Boomie's just completely dominating. This game's not even close right now. We're gonna have to see a character switch from Berthen. I know he's not comfortable on Ada, and I don't know why he's trying it against a player like Boomie.
Boomie's definitely not lagging today, as we see him connecting a lot of sword moves. He goes to the pivot and sig, and
oh man, that pivot neutral sig
to read
Boomie
the dodge
dishing
in,
out.
and that was a 3-stock. That was more than a 3-stock. Like, Boomie didn't
That was
even...
a convincing 3-stock.
He didn't even
yeah.
get to the red there. Is Berthen... Is Berthen playing random? Or did he pick Gnash?
He had a try-hard Gnash to Diamond stream 2 days ago, so
I see.
wouldn't surprise me if he picked it. And he is convinced that spear shits on sword,
Well,
even though I don't think that's the truth at all.
We definitely didn't see that in that match, as Boomie was proving otherwise, at least against the likes of Berthen. And Boomie picking on the hammer, goes to that ground pound to read that side sig, tosses the hammer aside, reads Berthen's jump, and Berthen gets that sidelight Saren, already doing better than he did on the last game because he's got lead. But that stop sider will disarm Berthen as Berthen... Wow! That was such a cool option from Boomie as he went in for that dodge recovery. Berthen barely dodged out of it, but Boomie's being a monster with his hammer right now.
Oh, but he really screws that up and dies because of it. Whoopsies. Yeah, Boomie ended up sort of killing himself, but it's okay because he gets the mind kill on Berthen anyway.
Slides around on the ground with some D-lights as he evens it up and goes, wait a second, that's not supposed to happen. And picks up the sword, definitely not the hammer this time as Berthen goes in for a sider. D-light downer connects into a sider as well, and Boomie getting a nice string with the sword. Actually gets hit by that ground pound, and Berthen's looking to keep him beneath the shenanigan zone. Feeling a little bit more comfortable in this Gnash, but a D-light sider comes out, Berthen in the orange, and Boomie has got a solid lead this time as compared to last stock.
Yeah, Boomie looking a lot better this stock than he did last stock, but Berthen is doing a better job of spacing out Boomie, but it's still not enough. Like, Boomie's just getting in for a lot of damage. Every time, like, Boomie gets in, he hits, like, two or three moves. Like, he's comboing out everything he hits.
Dodges into the Valkyrie rather than past it. Goes for that pivot stomp into side air, and the second stop sider will do it. Boomie tosses everything below the Thunder Guard Stadium, using the center of the stage like a trash can. Boomie gets the nair off with the hammer, puts Berthen a little bit into the yellow, and Berthen tries to get that stock off of Boomie to even it up 1-1. Ground pound comes out, ends it early, and Boomie tries to go for a nair. Dive kick connects, and light coming out, and the end stick doesn't connect, and Boomie gets hit by that side air.
He just walked into the weapon throw and he died because of it. He could have avoided that. He could have dodged through it. His dodge was up. Oh no, it wasn't. Okay, his dodge wasn't up. That was actually a really good throw option by Berthen because he saw that the gravity cancel downside came out from Boomie, and so he didn't have his dodge up, and that covered like the entire wall. That was really good.
Ooh, ground pound comes out from Berthen, and Berthen dodges out of the way. That mine nearly lands on it anyways, and Boomie's just standing around waiting for Berthen to approach so that he can get him into it. Side air comes out, weapon toss, and Berthen responds with weapon toss on the mine, putting a decent amount of damage on the Berthen. That sidelight comes out, no follow-up, side sig whiffs, and Boomie gets the recovery, but this is looking a lot closer than it was just a little bit before.
Yeah, this is a really close game. Anyone can win it. Boomie finds the dare, But Berthen gets the downlight side air, putting Boomie in a really bad situation, but he doesn't go for any sort of follow-up. Boomie's on the ledge, looking for something.
Nair comes out, ground pound, whiffs as well, and Berthen gets that side air. Another side air will probably do as Berthen goes for that weapon toss into ground pound. Recovery connects Boomie at kill percent. Weapon toss comes out again in the dare. No! Berthen's dead.
The reversal. Oh my gosh, Boomie. That was an option not many people go for.